Hello everyone, I am Sacred. A heartily welcome to you all and thank you all for joining me in another mod spotlight in Hearts of Iron 4. This time we're gonna take a look to a really fairly brand new release mod, actually right today, but it already has more than 1,500 subscribers. It's called the mod Red World. It's really thoroughly made by Kaiser1871. I'll go sure to check out the link. It's down below in the description, as well as my Patreon link, but more important, the mod link. So let's see. Description: what if the Soviets won the Cold War? Red World imagines a modern day scenario in which the Soviet Union won the Cold War against the USA. However, while they have managed to create a new world order, the Soviets have met their match, not just in Democrats or the right, but in fellow communists. Discord link is there. Ideologies: fascism, nationalism, monarchism, national Bolshevism, national conservatism, centrism, liberalism, new democracy, moderate socialism, revolutionary socialism, and communism. All major nations will be getting focus trees, as well as many minor nations like France, Italy, Japan, Australia, Turkey, etc. However, at the release there is already a large generic focus tree completed, which accommodates all 11 ideologies and allows you to build up any nation you wish. Major contributors: Grey Australian X180 Imperial Caesar. Other features: Millennium Dawn Tech Tree. This will be expanded and modified to a point where it will be almost completely different to MD. Flags for many nations, a cabinet which allows you to appoint various ministers for defense, economy, science, and foreign affairs. Each minister has a different trait, so choose wisely. Scientists: Red World theorists, from agricultural scientists to computer scientists, giving you different bonuses. Several events for certain nations, including the Olympics up to 2018. Leaders and portraits for a few countries. It takes a while to finish leader sets, as I must stylize them to the Red World style. 2 new buildings: hospital and research center. Communist European Union for all your EU SSR needs. Unique national spirits for India, the major American powers, and more. And Putin, of course. Thanks to Millennium Dawn for the map and tech tree. Let's get straight into the game. Red World. For almost 2 decades it was believed that the United States and the Soviet Union would be at each other's throats for a century to come. But with an economic crisis every few years, a socialist revolution in another third world nation, and a disastrous American intervention somewhere on the planet, the United States collapsed in 1987. As the Soviet Union took control over the world and the lines of the former United States shattered into various nations, it seemed that communism was unstoppable. But now, as the Soviet world order weakens, can't read the last. Let's see, Soviet. So we have Dmitry Yazov as the leader of the Soviet Union. We have the People's Republic of China, they are both communist. We have the German Democratic Republic, UAPR, American People's Republic, American Republic, and the United Kingdom. Let's see, the Soviet Union. The Union of Soviet Socialist Republics is the dominant power of our world. Its influence stretches all across continents, and many nations depend on its protection. But with a looming power struggle within the Politburo and Chairman Yazov's recently erratic policy decisions, the Great Union could be facing its downfall or sooner than expected, with enemies in all directions. Can the communist world order be saved? People's Republic of China, led by Li Jianzhu. The People's Republic of China is in a difficult position. While communism and its variants rule most of the world, the Mao's leadership is still at odds with the USSR and increasingly worried that a powerful and militarized Japan could strike at any moment. By operating various sectors of the economy, China has also opened itself up to external influences, and the coming years could easily see the collapse of the Mao's People's Republic. Then, the German Democratic Republic, led by Hans Modrow. They have the European Union member, wow, plus 40% factory output. After being divided for nearly 4 decades, the 2 German nations reunited in the mid-1980s with much fanfare. Since then, the German Democratic Republic has maintained a strong military and economy, as well as a stable political system. With no control over the European Union, many are beginning to suspect that Germany has become more powerful than the Soviet Union itself, influencing its European neighbors for its own gains. Could Germany become the successor to the dying world order? Well, that's interesting. They're ruled by the Socialist Unity Party, which is on German the, I think, Ein Sozial-Einheitliche Partei, whatever, I forgot. But there was this another party in history. Then the UAPR. The Union of American People's Republic was established in the catastrophic collapse of the United States. Loyal communists and supporters of the Soviet leadership fled west to create a new America-based... God damn it. Excuse me, please. Okay, fled to west to create a new America based on their vision. Unofficially allied with the USSR, the Union is economically the most powerful of the three major American nations, but has experienced internal tensions since the beginning. Cascadian separatists and the religious heartland have brought much painful leadership. And if the Soviet world order collapses, there will be few friends for this nation to turn to. American People's Commonwealth. They are actually a revolutionary socialists, so they are standing firm and cascadism. Okay. The American People's Commonwealth is a nation of communists who have no loyalty to the Soviet Union, condemning it as fascist and abomination. That's interesting. Let's see, what is it? American Revolutionary Socialism was born in the class of the United States when several communists and far-left activists pushed for an anti-Soviet revolution. Well, that's interesting. It's a nation of communists who have no love for the Soviet Union, condemning it as fascist and an abomination. When the United States collapsed, these like-minded activists enforced their iron grip over Northeast, expelling all upper-class citizens, or at least those who hadn't already left. But now the economy is stagnating and the Commonwealth industrial capabilities have collapsed. Can this unusual army of the USSR get itself back on its feet before either the Soviets or Southern remnants take it all away? I hope you enjoyed. The American Republic, they are actually nationalists. American nationalism is the extreme side of patriotism for the United States or its successor states after the Great Collapse. Standing firm. The American Republic, or as it's more commonly known around the world, the remnant, is officially the successor state of the United States. When Reagan resigned, just look to the leader, how it looks like. When Reagan resigned and essentially dissolved the US Vice President, Bush seized control in Washington and ordered all loyal patriots to flee south, proceeding to shut off DC from the rest of the world, rendering it a copy of West Berlin. Now, with the American Republic finally stable, congressional elections approach, which will decide the future of the former United States forever. Well, they are led by Republicans, but they have no elections. Then, last but not least, the United Kingdom, led by David. Oh well, they have good old Queen Elizabeth. They are liberal. And none of these countries actually have elections, apparently here. And the United Kingdom is seen by many as the last nation of democracy in Europe. In lengthy talks with the Irish government, both sides agreed in the early 1980s to put aside their differences and create a unity government in Northern Ireland, allowing Britain to divert its political power toward a revolution. In the decade since, tensions in the United Kingdom are boiling over, with Prime Minister David Cameron seen as a threat to the survival of the European Union and the Soviet world order. Will the United Kingdom continue on its path of isolation and stability, or will a strong leader take charge? Now, finally, here, dear viewers, we're gonna take a look to the map. I didn't take a look as well, so I'm excited. Okay, that's how the world looks like. It's similar to the Soviet Union, but they are still only huge. Well, the world looks mainly similar, although, a free Kurdistan Union state. I don't think the Kurds will like this, just, yeah. Turkey is led by, okay, no one apparently. They are conservative. Okay. We have Romanian. Well, actually, I don't know why, but the European Union, well, the Soviet Union is not an European Union. I'm sure the Soviet Union would not have allowed something like that to happen, but the German Democratic Republic actually is quite strong. It controls Austria and Southern Tyrol. Actually, all of the countries in Europe are communist. Germany is, Poland is, Czechoslovakia is, Hungary is, Romania is, Yugoslavia is revolutionary, so they are against the Soviet Union. Then Bulgaria is, Turkey is, Greek is, Albania is, Italy is communist, as well as France. Spain is monarchist, Portugal is also communist, Belgium is communist, that's true. Luxembourg too, the UK is liberal, then we have a unitary government called Ulster. Okay, well, oh, just look to the Americans. It's the American Union completely shattered into 1,000 pieces. Alaska independent, the UAPR independent, Arizona, Utah Union of Lincoln, Montana, Northwest Union, Texas, American Republic, Illinois, Great Lakes Republic, American Beauty Republic, and Canada. Of course, still united. They are National Conservative. Well, Mexico actually took some chunks of land here, so look to the Mexicans. Well, so the world is led by communist regimes. West African Union is nationalist. National Bolshevik, Morocco, well, with so many new ideologies, I'm really excited to take a closer look to this mod. India is New Democrat, Japan is New National Conservative, Korea is Unified, oh, under communist rule, look to that, Kim Jong-il. Let's take a look to the Soviet Union, let's get straight into the game. I'm gonna review the countries first, like a spotlight should do. So the Soviet Union, well, has 207 factories being and a core population of 242 million, although some non-core as well. You can get fascist, nationalist, monarchist, national Bolshevik, national conservative, centrist, liberal, new democrat, moderate socialist, revolutionary socialist, and communist. So, Georgy Voroshilov. Well, the civilian economy gives you a minus 70% construction speed. That's insanely horrible. You have to get rid of that as quick as possible. Minus 70%. Damn. You can get your own cabinet, like you can get wildcard cautious commander, civilian commander, re-owned general. Then you can get an economic minister, Boris Konev or Pyotr Alexeyev. Then I would go for Boris Alexeyev, frugal faction. You can get a science minister, Yuri Yudinich, Yuri Grishin, or former scientist, Lev Karnilov. They all have their benefits, that's for sure. Soviet Union, okay, doesn't have any reactors. The foreign minister you can get Lavl Brusilov, Fyodor Romanov, or Roman Nakhimov. Yeah, you can get plenty of research. Okay, currently they are still. You can get a scientist here. That's interesting. And the Soviet focus tree is actually generic. Yeah, well. They said a huge custom, it's insane, the generic focus tree is insanely huge, just take a look at that, it's insane, incredible. The size, just look to the size, incredible, so a great shout out already. Well, I like it, they released that with a complete generic focus tree. They said already that they're gonna add custom focus trees within the time. So the mod will have constant updates, I think. Well, let's see, you could go for military focus, land or air, you can go for both afterwards. You can go for the foreign affairs, you can Asia, although that isn't complete yet. You have to do this, otherwise just to get this unlocked to befriend China or Japan. It isn't complete yet here, because some still have no effects. Well, this is just about declaration of friendship, which is not really useful in my opinion. So I think this is gonna get changed. Because I mean, I don't care about what the countries think about me, just put them in faith. You can join the Democratic League membership or a Warsaw Pact. Well, what's that Warsaw Pact? Isn't the Warsaw Pact Warsaw Pact now? Right? Isn't the Warsaw Pact already existing? I think it is. You can get the own White Salad collection. So there are two major leagues: the Warsaw Pact, which is the biggest pact in the world, I think, or either the Democratic League. America, you can recognize the Union, the remnants, or the Commonwealth. You can either condemn Canada or befriend Canada, but I wouldn't go with this path. I would go for the path here, for a huge, insanely huge political focus. You can go for a spirit of freedom, national conservative, centrist, liberal, new democrats, moderate socialists. You can go so many new ways. This mod is a complete overhaul. I would say it even revolutionized. It even brings a new revolution to the game. I see great potential in this mod, to be honest. And you can go also a freedom. So all of these, like centrist, conservative, liberal, new democrat, they are freedom, apparently, they are free. You could go for spirit of the nations. You could promote ultra-nationalism, or reform eagle fascism, or you could go monarchists. Well, or you could go, of course, a huge path, a huge tree for the communists, the spirit of the people. You could go for revolutionary socialist, or for all Bolsheviks, glory to the state and a loyal military. You can go for both, actually. Or for the new Bolsheviks, national pride, better economy, new order, and then spread the glory. Then here you have the economic focus to increase your infrastructure, to get extra research bonuses. Corporate or government knows best. National initiative focus on output or construction subsidize, promote research. Construction tech, engineering tech, industry tech. Industrial plan, consumer good focus, military factories, civilian factories. Get extra factories here. I mean, the Soviet Union doesn't need factories, especially if you enact the war economy. Let's see. Finland is okay. Their countries are actually getting events, election events. So it's depending on each country. Let's see. The German, yeah, every nation at this point has the same focus tree, I think. So I don't have to reveal. Germany has the same one, and the American Republic has the same as well as the American Commonwealth and the UAPR. They're the same. If you look to the states, yeah, the other nations they can't claim American hegemony, sadly. They can't claim American hegemony, therefore that's so nice. Yeah, so like you cannot get your core states back, unfortunately. Let's take a look to the world. So the Soviet Union has 207 factories. Let's check the American Republic. They have, okay, only 41. Yeah, only 41. The People's Republic has 100. That's quite a bit as well. Quite powerful. UAPR is only 20, so that's quite weak. Although the People's Commonwealth, they don't have an army, but at least well 20 troops is. Canada has an army of 65,000, while in 34 factories. Then the rest is just shed out across the place. Mexico has quite a bit with 52 as well. They are by Salvador Major. Yeah, they have to add leaders, but they're gonna do this. The mod is in its really early alpha stages, don't forget that. Then nice Alaska, which doesn't have any factories. China has 134. Yeah, you shouldn't have problems with Chinese manpower. India has 73. Pakistan has 29. Indian-Pakistani tensions, yeah, they have a claim on Jammu and Kashmir. Pakistan, Afghanistan has an army of 39. Tehran of 336,000. Iran. Turkey has an army of actually 322,000, and Kurdistan has an army of 0, so easy for Turkey to recapture Kurdish territory. Turkey's population is how high it is? Okay, 69 million. Cyprus isn't divided as well, so yeah, you know, it's Cyprus. The Greek Commonwealth, well, all of the world is. Germany has 99 factories, so with all the focus, I doubt that Germany can get the hegemony up, because if you check the factions, they are all in the Warsaw Pact. Therefore, yeah, just look to the Warsaw Pact, it's incredibly huge. Yeah, so the easiest country to play here would be undoubtedly, I would say, the Soviet Union. You can see the African countries here, and then the Soviet Union leading the Warsaw Pact, which will be simply a easy playthrough. Soviet army is 500,000 strong. Current members of the Warsaw Pact are Poland, Hungary, Czechoslovakia, Romania, Bulgaria, Albania, Germany, Italy, France, Belgium, Dutch Republic, Luxembourg, and Afghanistan. Then, playing as the Soviet Union would be just playing as the strongest country with the strongest allies. So yeah, have fun doing that. It should be super easy. Playing some just, yeah, too easy. Well, if you want to reunify America, you can perhaps play as the People's Commonwealth. They are anti-Soviet, so perhaps try to, well, be a force against Soviet communism. In this spotlight, as always, I'm gonna play as a country. I think playing as the Soviet Union would be too easy, because they are simply too OP. Well, they aren't OP. I mean, it makes sense that they are so strong because of history. Oh, actually, Mongolia isn't a part of the Warsaw Pact. I thought they were. Korea has an army, well, they have 55 divisions, but they are united. Yeah, well, the Chinese army is 1.5 million strong, so yeah, the Soviets certainly can't, well, capture the Chinese. Well, nevertheless, let's take a look to the tech tree. The tech tree is currently exported from Millennium Dawn, but it will be changed. It will be changed according to the description, eventually to one point where it is not recognizable anymore. So now it's the normal one. So for this spotlight, I'm gonna place the American People's Commonwealth, which we have no standing army. Yeah, I'm gonna place the American People's Commonwealth in this spotlight and try to just, well, rush through the focus tree. Let's go for the political focus. For extra power, so we can finally, well, we can get war economy. Okay, not yet, but we can get political mobilization. Only the fascists or communists can get war economy. Yeah, but we're gonna go toward 1 point anyway, so therefore it shouldn't be a problem. Research, well, outside construction tools. Oh, what? I cannot research? Well, yeah. Okay, I don't know if that's a problem of the mods I'm using, or, well, if we can research, no one can research. That's the thing. I have no idea why research doesn't work for me. Yeah, it doesn't work. Well, anyways, I don't mind. As for this playthrough, let's start heavily militarizing and see how far we can go out, guys. Well, yeah, let's get some basic equipment. I would say we only have 13 factories. We have many divisions. Our infantry division actually, we need for equipment and infantry and weapons. That's it. 2 great units, so let's split them out evenly. And that's for equipment. Well, for equipment is insanely expensive. We're getting currently 8 per day. We have naval dockyards free, so let's get, I would say, some light cruisers as well as destroyers. Okay, we need oil though. Oil, so let's get 25 oil from the source. Well, the source they have plenty of oil, which makes sense, doesn't it? Well, I don't know if research is gonna work. I can't see the research progression bar above here. I don't know if it may be a problem with the other mods I use. Although I don't think I use any mods to change the technology. Well, anyways. Let's see. Well, the American People's Commonwealth start out with a core population of 102 million. Well, I'm gonna try to reunify. Well, the American Republic has 1 military factory. 1. Well, we're gonna crush them under our blow, that's for sure. They have 1. Please. 1 factory, 1 military factory. That isn't really that strong. Oh. Getting my weapons. I'm gonna start training my first infantry divisions. Although let's train divisions. Okay, fine. Militia regiments. Yeah. Okay, let's train divisions. Good proper divisions. We're training 100,000 men. We need plenty of equipment for that, although not so much sport equipment. It makes sense because it's, after all, insanely expensive. I'm gonna go for early mobilization. Yeah, and after that, let's go for a spirit of the people, which will increase the popularity of communists, socialists, and national Bolshevik. Also, I'm gonna make a poem, if you would like to, well, at one point when this mod has some custom focus trees, or even right now, so you're gonna have the choice if I should start an episode of this mod right now, or if it's more finished, or if I should not. Use your votes. Yeah, I don't think it works because, yeah, research doesn't work, I'm sorry. I don't know why. Yeah, it doesn't work. Okay, so let's just ignore the research. Well, we should have a problem since we cannot research, the AI cannot research either. So perhaps that even things out. I guess that even things out. Yeah, we need infantry equipment clearly. 7,800. That's insane amount. I think I'm just gonna, you know what, just train militia regiments with 1 division, with 1 brigade. Why not? Since, well, we need plenty of divisions to capture the Americans. Let's train an entire army, perhaps, why not, of militia troops. Of solid militias. I'd call them solid militias, yeah. Well, we can get armor, paratrooper, mountaineer, so this shouldn't be a problem there. Decide whatever you wanna get. Let's start justifying against the Americans here, which will take us too long, 250 days. Yeah, it's taking quite some time. Then let's also justify against the Great Lakes Republic. They're going for the American focus, which I don't mind. Illinois, well, we bother them. Let's go ahead, justify against the Great Lakes Republic. This will take us 1 year, and let's see if we can justify it in time. Saying so, can go for revolution. Yeah, let's go for revolution. Research doesn't work exactly how you know. And our troops getting trained. Yeah, superbly nice. Technology, yeah, I can't research, so we have to ignore that. Just right click it away, so it doesn't even come up. But we need 1 aluminum. Let's get it from the French Socialist state. So the Soviet Union is doing quite well with leading the Warsaw Pact. Oh, what? The Soviet Union is led by Vladimir Putin. Vladimir Vladimirovich Putin is leading the Soviet Union. That's nice. So well, I wouldn't expect Putin. Well, perhaps Putin worked his way up. Putin certainly worked his way up to commander of the Soviet Union. So that's nice. Well, let's see how aggressive the Soviets will be. We can't see because they have a higher decryption. Like, can they research but we cannot, or what? I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, we can't see the description of any country, so I'm not sure if it's only our problem with research. Maybe, I don't know. I think so it is, yeah, because we can't see any of them. Anyways, well, I don't think I can go to war with them. It's taking way too long, but, well, let's... I hope you got a general overview of this mod. I can perhaps go into spectator mode and show you what countries are doing, because playing as the country is well, not really useful. Russian Republic, nothing useful here. I checked the Soviet Union. They have their troops, but they have no aggressive goal. They are producing, well, plenty light mechanized equipment, so... Apparently they want to go for a highly mechanized army, and some main battle tanks, and even more mechanized, and some jets here, some Soviet jets, 1 per week. MiG-29. Poland, well, I mean, who could be an enemy to the Soviet Union? Well, the Soviet army is actually quite weak, with only 500,000 troops. Yeah. Well, and they have a non-existent navy, but perhaps that's all gonna get added and also get modified. Yeah. Well, the Chinese army is, well, superior with 1.5 million troops, so the Soviets, China can be quite the enemy to the Soviet Union, considering their current size of their current military size. I mean, if they simply attack and justify the Soviet Union, I don't think the Soviets can stop them, in this stage of the game at least. But we know that the AI is not going to do such a thing, so that should not be a problem. Well, I don't think wars are gonna break out, so the world should stay peaceful unless focus trees are added, which will make the war break out. And Iraq, I thought Iraq is led by... let's see, can they research perhaps stuff? Oh yeah, the AI can research stuff, but we cannot, I guess. Well, I don't know. No, they didn't. They did not research anything either. Yeah, okay. So, well... Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the spotlight. Go sure to check out the mod. It's a really interesting mod with a great potential. It has a great potential in the mods. I mean, it adds so many new stuff, so many new ideologies, etc. So go sure to check it out. Well, the German population is quite high with 93 million as well. But they can't propose a threat to Soviet supremacy because, well, they are in the same faction. Sweden actually exists, and Sweden is centrist, so they also have events. Let's actually see how Putin seized power, and then I'm gonna end the spotlight here. Let's see how Putin got into power. Here are my Soviet Armata tanks, the Red World. Let's see. New World, Soviet Union, regular. Let's get into the game. Well, perhaps if we speed up, there should be an event, I think, where Putin should seize power, but I'm not sure. Well, it cannot be because of the focus tree, because they have no modifiers, no modified tech things which give them a bonus there. Well, of course, the Soviet Union, they could release all of their occupied countries, and they could even release all of Russia. That's interesting. Look at that. They could return territory to the Chinese Social Republic, which is where? Out here, Chinese Social Republic. Actually, they are calling themselves social, they are fascists. And 2010 Winter Olympics in, I think they held in Russia. Oh no, Yazov assassinated terror in the streets of Leningrad. As Chairman Yazov was attending a state tour of the recently opened European Liberation Museum, one of his supposedly loyal guards opened fire on the head of state, killing him almost instantly. As the rogue bodyguard was terminated by his colleagues, the other Politburo members rushed to Yazov's side, only to see the bloody mess that was until that moment the most powerful person in the world. As the news spread quickly across the Union, millions are now in shock, only to then wonder who will take charge of the strongest nation on the planet. We salute you, comrade. Politburo becomes the leader of the Communist Party. Mas 200 gains national unity, gets event, election of the chairman. Okay, we salute you, comrade, certainly. Well, okay, election of the chairman. As the position of the most powerful person in the world is now open, the Politburo must select a new chairman. From the hardline faction, head of KGB, Commissariat Государственной безопасности, Vladimir Putin has gained support from those wishing to spread communism around the world through all means. Gennady Zyuganov, Yazov's second in command and essentially groomed to become the late chairman's successor, wishes to continue his predecessor's legacy of peaceful strengthening of the Union. Alexander Rudskoy has announced his candidacy for the top job, calling for extensive economic reforms but few political changes. However, after the death of the chairman, former Politburo member in exile Mikhail Gorbachev announced to the world that he would push to be brought back in the USSR. If this is permitted, he could put the Union on a path to total political and economic reform. Let's see. Vladimir Putin, Gennady Zyuganov, Alexander Rudskoy, or Mikhail Gorbachev. So, you could select Putin, but because we saw Putin, let's just select Mikhail Gorbachev. Okay, now Mikhail Gorbachev. There we go, Mikhail Gorbachev, leader of the Soviet Union. Well, that's interesting. Well, anyways, I'm gonna finish the spotlight here, so go sure to check the mod out. It's a great mod, and thank you all for watching me. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm Sacred, and I'm out. Have a good day to you all, and see you next time. Goodbye.